We are by ourselves because it's time for cutscenes, not other crap, right? Black bunny ears, good, so we got it. So next voyage we got the Rangetsu special training. Alright, 4 signs, this is the first time going over there. We actually completed the Barbados Archipelago. 4 signs, and by the way, hello everyone, my name is Ray, and today we're here to play some more Tales of Berseria. This is part number 43, I was going to say 34 for some reason, 43. Thank you all for joining for today's episode. Last time we went through the Titania Fortress, we basically cleared it out. Fought the Dullahan, I got stunned like 30 million flipping times. Now we're looking for Eleanor for Kamwana. Have you seen Eleanor? No, she hasn't been around the docks. I know where she is, but we're gonna go looking for her anyway.
Hey Rokuro, have you seen Eleanor?
Probably. I don't know. Bit drunk.
Just try not to go overboard.
But man,
Oh,
we a
did
bunch
I?
of screw-ups or what?
I must have turned down the TV down because I can't hear him at all. Like usually I can barely hear them, like slightly hear them, but I can't hear what he's saying at all. So there's that.
Assassinate a shepherd. Hey, how many infractions do you think we're on the hook for?
Pardon me if I don't stop and count. If you don't like it, nobody's forcing you to tag along.
No, I still haven't repaid my debt to you.
You say that, but you really just want to beat Shigure, don't you?
Whoa, to me they're both connected. It's a long story, but I can tell you if you...
I'll pass.
Well, join me for a drink then?
Can't. I'm 19.
Really? I actually forgot about that part where she's like, I can't, I'm 19. What the hell is the legal drinking age in Japan? Did they change that for us, or is it 21 over there too? I'm pretty sure it's not 21. You need to be an adult before you can drink. I don't care if you're a demon, the rule is universal. What are you talking about? She's the one who said she couldn't, fool. It seems whatever I drink leaks out. Looks like I need to plug some gap. Bro, why are you drinking in the first place? You're just a suit of flippin' armor.
A most interesting interpretation. What do you make of this part here, then?
Well, if you pronounce it Loney,
Like I said, I can't hear anything they're saying, so I don't know what the hell's going on. Because I'm not paying attention to what they're saying because I don't care enough to read it because I've already seen this stuff
that would
before.
make
Like,
this passage
this is
read,
my probably
"Oranges
third
are
or fourth
numbing."
time seeing all this on my own.
Okay, yeah, that's not right either. What's wrong, Velvet?
Have you seen Eleanor?
No, I haven't. Sorry, I know I'm supposed to watch her.
Just read somewhere where there's more light. You'll hurt your eyes like this.
Okay.
Oh, that's cute. I think she said something about read where there's more light. She's concerned. Princey boy, you see another one around your Royal Highness? Sorry, I have not. What about you, Griffin? Alright, Griffin hasn't either. I see. It's not really weird that he asked an animal if it saw something. Now, maybe it's a little weird that he thinks he can fully understand it. But I mean, people talk to pets all the time. You know, since you've taken over the island, we've got a name or whatever we want. How does Dial Island sound to you? I think maybe you should keep your thoughts to yourself. Jeez, well, excuse me for existing. I know it's a prison island, but could you be any less hospitable? Excuse me for existing. Eleanor looks like she was feeling nearly down. Please go cheer up for me, Velvet. Well, I mean, if you were that worried about her, you would go and check on her yourself. But you don't really care down there. Talk to, what's his face?
You got any idea where Eleanor is?
No, sorry. I was having a meeting with Benwick and the crew about our search for Ifried.
Are you sure you're okay with putting that off? At this point, the Abbey doesn't have much reason to keep him alive. Wouldn't you rather look for him than Therians?
I know time is a factor, but we still don't have any decent leads. I think we need to stir up the Abbey and see what shakes loose. And who better to do that than you?
So this works for both of us, then?
Never fear. I'm still acting out of self-interest. Besides, Ifried won't die so easily.
He's a strong man. It'd take a lot to bring him down.
Yeah. I've never seen him flinch from a storm, no matter how choppy the seas.
Where angels fear to tread, as they say.
Yo, that's a Monster Hunter reference, although it probably isn't. Doc Dyson again. By the way, do you ever catch cold either? Wait, what? Who caught a cold? I don't get it. Did somebody catch a cold and I didn't notice?
Hey, any idea where
got
Eleanor
sick?
went?
How
Why
should
would he
I
just
know?
randomly say
I'm
that?
too busy to spare any time worrying about anyone else.
You look pretty distinctly unoccupied to me right now.
Right. I'm busy being unoccupied.
You're... what?
It's simple. When you have free time, it means you're
Basically,
busy trying to
Velvet,
avoid
she's
having
saying
any
she
business
doesn't
to do.
give
You're
a
too
crap.
weird for this world, Magulu.
Which is
Says the
perfectly
woman with the
fine,
world's blandest personality.
because
I
neither
always
do I.
figured you'd be the type to take off as soon as things got hairy. So what keeps you here?
I am utterly, completely, totally, wholly devoid of anything else to do. Which is to say I'm...
Unoccupied.
Right, now you get it. Besides, I have to stick around to see how our bet turns out, don't I?
Yeah. Talk to me again. Life is nothing but time to kill. Being born is a pretty huge hassle if you think about it. Okay. Kids, don't take her word for it. Please don't take her word for it. It's called a hideout. We're pirates. That's the proper term. No, it's a secret fort. That sounds way more inspiring. You guys are arguing about what the hell this place is called? Who gives a crap? Argue about its uses. If anything. Do you want something? Have you seen Eleanor? No. Honest. Alright, thanks. Alright. So here's Bienfu off here all by his lonesome. Oh, there's a bird in that window. What the hell? Grab all these kitty clumps. We'll grab the coin. And the fatigue ward for the Deviljo Overlords. Deviljo Overlords and Deviljo Empire, I know I call them both. They're both the same thing, so get over it. Alright. So, I believe the Doidles is still here. Yeah, because the shop icon is still there, which means it's probably down there somewhere. It's all good, baby. It's all good. Yo, Benwick. What up, baby? Hey, we have the hideout of our dreams now thanks to you. We're in your debt, Velvet. You don't feel like a proper pirate until you've got a nice, sinister lair. So all this time you guys have been running around not being proper pirates? And all those other pirates that you guys fight, they all just have lairs, right? Everybody's got lairs. Okay. Move. I'm gonna grab it all. Okay, well, I'm not doing anything with the balmy fluid, but, you know, that's fine. Who the hell needs balmy fluid anyway? Now, not a whole lot going on with the kitty clumps in this episode. I mean, we got some, but I'm gonna need to start. Wait, what? How many do it? Hold on, start over. Oh, nope, I can't check while I'm on the ladder for some damn reason. 107. I wasn't sure if that said 1 or 207, which is really stupid because you'd think I'd be able to tell the difference between a 1 and a 2, right? Education is key, kids. Oh, hey, look. It's Eleanor. More like Eleanor more. That doesn't make any sense. She didn't do anything wrong, so. What's my problem, you're asking? The answer is I'm not sure.
There you are, Eleanor. Kamoana's worried
But
about
I
you.
know I've got one.
You actually came looking for me?
Can't say no to a crying child.
Indeed. She may be a Therian now, but deep down, she's still a lonely little girl.
Why does she look like she's got
That's
fangs?
something I've come to realize in traveling with
Sorry,
you
it's probably
all.
like the third or fourth time I've yawned in this
Wretched
episode. My
demons
bad.
and Therians, even the Malakim who I'd only thought of as tools. They all live and think as humanly as the rest of us.
I'm actually not really all that tired, to be honest with you. I've only been up for
So
like 20
clueless.
minutes, but
I
it's all
didn't know
good.
what demon blight really was.
I got a
nor what the
late start
Abbey was
today.
doing.
And
Through
now
it all,
I'm not really trying to catch up
I
for
knew
time, but
nothing
usually I
beyond
wait
blind
like an
belief in
hour or two
whatever I
before I
was
start
taught.
recording, so I'm just recording now
Ignorance is
because
bliss,
I want to
as they
get
say.
this stuff
The
down.
coward's path is not that of an exorcist. They may say,
And she took
I
a
didn't
step
know
when she
anything,
said that.
so I can't be blamed. I can't live like that.
And she's crying again. Yep, she took a step. Yep. That was me asking if she took a step forward, by the way. I was guessing. Because they didn't actually show her
I think I'll
feet.
stay here a little longer to cool my head off.
That just must be a
Please tell
thing.
Kamoana I'm alright.
Don't stay out too long. The sea breeze can get cold.
Thank you.
Don't get the wrong idea. If you got sick or something,
My God, Velvet,
you
you could have just left.
That's all.
You could have just left without saying anything. Like, that's one thing that kind of gets to me a little bit every once in a while about characters like that. Like, you save someone and then they're like, thanks, and they're like, well, don't get the wrong idea, I didn't save you for me. I saved you because my brother or my, whatever would be sad if you died. Hey, don't stay out too long, the sea breeze can get cold. Oh, well, thanks. Oh, well,
I
don't
have
you get
something
the
to
wrong
say.
idea. I wasn't doing that for me. I wasn't trying to look out for you. I was doing it for Laphicet and
There's
Kamoana.
something
Like,
I've been
couldn't
hiding
you have just
until
walked
now.
off?
I've been acting undercover on a special mission for Lord Artorias.
At least two
I
of
was
them
to
do it.
watch over the Malik Laphicet and bring him to Abbey headquarters. So vital was the mission. I was to do whatever it took, even kill my fellow exorcists.
You were gonna take me to them.
I'm sorry for deceiving you, Laphicet. Originally, I was going to get you to lower your guard, then take you in. However, I no longer intend on following the Abbey's orders.
You're turning your back on Artorias?
No, I still believe in the sincerity of Lord Artorias. That the world he seeks is one that will benefit all humankind.
I love how she says that. She wasn't
But
really paying attention to
nevertheless,
much of anything that
I
Velvet
simply
said if
cannot
she still
bring
thinks
myself
he's a
to condone
sincere
the methods
person.
he has chosen to achieve that vision. So I will help you protect the Therians until I discover the answer I seek.
This is weird.
Eleanor.
So, yeah, she's not turning on Artorias,
want
she
to
says,
live a
but
life
yes,
that
she
I
is,
don't have to be
because she
ashamed
knows
of.
that he wants
And
and
to do
needs
that,
those
I have to
Therians.
learn the truth for myself.
But she's gonna stop him from getting the Therians.
So, you live by your emotions after all.
Maybe you found your own creed.
Which means that
Welcome to our wonderful
she's
world
working
of
against
wickedness.
him and his plans, but she's not turning on him.
Don't equate
And I know
us.
she said she just can't condone
To
his
act in
methods,
opposition of one's
but to
feelings
protect the Therians is to
act opposed to
actively go
reason.
against him. And yes,
You
I
never
know,
make
I'm
things
being too
simple, do
literal.
you?
I'm being too logical
should
with
be
this
glad I
crap. I
don't.
know. But I'm not Artorias,
Yeah.
I'm not that
After
logical,
all,
because
she's
fuck
my
that
vessel.
guy. Ah, he did the cute little head
Yes,
cock
yes.
tee thing that they do sometimes in JRPGs. Laphicet is a beast. I don't care. He's the best. I need to learn to get better at fighting
So,
with him.
I think our next
That way I
order of
can make
business
him
is to
my
find
main
ourselves
character.
another Therian.
But it's just, to
Well,
me, he's not
that's
my
the
kind of
extent my
style,
insight.
because he
Anyone got
just
any actual
uses
leads?
magic for the
What if
most
we
part.
had Eleanor swipe some intel on them from the Abbey?
And of course,
That could work.
I don't know.
It wouldn't
you know,
work.
it's actually kind of
Officially,
weird
the
probably to
Abbey
hear me
still
say something
considers
like
her a
that to people who
traitor.
actually know me.
So who would leak anything
Because
to her?
mages have always been my
Besides,
favorite. Like
we
always,
can't put
always.
Laphicet in
I like
danger
to
like that.
in games.
And
I like to
anyway,
fight like crush skulls and
Eleanor's
break
terrible
walls
at
and
being a
stuff.
spy.
But I would
I'm
prefer to
gracious,
use a
but
mage
accurate.
over a physical
You know that
attacker
special
in
underground
like
cell
the
from
games that I play, like
yesterday?
Yu-Gi-Oh,
I
Magic
wanna
the
go back
Gathering.
there.
I tend to
There's
use
something I wanna
more
try out.
spellcasters, mages,
Alright, let's
magicians,
go.
witches, whatever, over anything else. Like for a while there,
Laphicet, I must offer you
My,
an apology.
What for?
my favorite
You're
type in
spying.
Yu-Gi-Oh is
I
spellcasters.
was
Always has been
plotting to take you
spellcasters.
back
I've
to
never
the
used
Abbey.
spell
I'm
books.
truly sorry.
It was your
Even though I
mission,
wanted to,
wasn't it?
but when they came out, they were
Somehow
super
I think
expensive
I
for my
always
taste. Like
knew.
me, I've got a hard
You-
time justifying
you
paying
did?
more than
Probably a
$5.
hunch. Besides, Velvet was really
Yeah, I've
suspicious
got
of
a
you.
hard
Whenever
time
you
justifying
feel
paying
you're
more
doing
than $5
something
for a
wrong,
single solitary
you start
card.
to sweat a lot.
So me, I was kind of,
It seemed
holding
odd.
out that they would
How long have
make
you
a
known?
good structured
Ever
deck for
since you became a
spellcasters, but they
vessel
never
for
freaking
me.
did.
I
The
think
only
Velvet
deck
knew
that I can
too.
think of that came out for spellcasters
Quite a
specifically
shock. I feel
that was
completely in
even
my
somewhat
role as a
decent
spy.
at its time was the one
Pathetic.
with Lord and Damian. I forget
Shameful,
what that
really.
was called.
Well,
But that was
I
more
think
around
it
spell
says something good
counters
about you.
than spell casters. And as stupid as it
Someone
may
who can't
sound,
lie well
there are actually several cards
seems
out there
like a
that have nothing
better
to do
person
with
than someone who
spellcasters
has
that
an
actually
easy
worked
time of
better
it.
for
Thank
that
you,
deck
Laphicet.
than
I think you're the
spellcasters
better
did.
person here.
I wouldn't go that
I feel like you're the
far.
better person here. I know she said person, leave me be. Oh, there's Bienfu. That
What are
fool
you
just
doing
popped
here,
up.
Bienfu?
Ooh,
I
not
was
wanted.
hoping you'd let me join in.
Look, you
We're in
did.
the middle of something important.
And
Please leave us
Bienfu
be
is
for
awesome
now.
though. But yeah, no.
Quiet.
So they just came out with a machine structure deck, and they just came out with the
Afraid
dinosaur
not.
structure deck maybe like 3 days ago.
There
There he goes. Bien.
She's a what?
Oh, Bien
Laffy
Fu.
said.
She's a jerk,
Thank
is what
you.
he just said.
I hope we can stay friends.
I hope
Oh,
so
they're
too,
all
Eleanor.
sparkly, sparkly. Bien Fu tells
Hey,
him.
Bienfu, I have a
Yo,
question
dude,
for
my
you.
stomach is actually
I know
growling.
Magilu
Like, I
likes
can
to call
actually
herself a
hear it.
witch
That's
and all
really
that,
gross. I
but what
hope
is
it's
she
not
really?
showing up on
The
the
obvious guess would be that she's an
on the
exorcist.
recording. That's disgusting.
But
But
I
yeah,
don't
no.
think I
So
ever saw her name in the roster.
hell,
That's
I
not
can't think of any
surprising.
spellcaster
She is
archetypes
indeed
besides
a bona
spellbooks off the
fide
top of my
dark
head.
witch.
I know obviously there's
I
like fortune
saw
ladies or
one
whatever, but I'm
night
talking
just
like
how
full
scary
archetypes.
she
And when I
can
say
be.
full archetypes or
Enough to keep
archetypes,
you
however you want
awake
to pronounce
at
it,
night.
I'm talking like because
It was near the crater of a
spellbooks
volcano.
count. I mean
Above
spellbooks.
the bubbling
Fortune ladies
magma
count
sat a
obviously because they are
huge cauldron.
an archetype of spellcasters. But when I
Inside
say
the
like
cauldron,
I can't think of any archetypes off the top of my head besides spellbooks, I mean like archetypes that
hellfire heat.
are quote unquote full. I know they're an archetype, but I always kind of figured they were like quote unquote half of an archetype. I always expected them to come up with more fortune ladies, which they never will because the fortune lady archetype it's already full. It's been completed in the
What?
anime. It
What's
had
scary
been
about
completed
that?
by the anime. Blah blah blah. But especially
Especially
with their gimmick or whatever, if they made any more, they'd have to make it at least level 7 or 8. Which you know is fine, but
Is that normal?
yeah, that doesn't sound right, Luffy said. Soy sauce and strawberries. I mean, I'm sure he'll explain it and it'll sound, you know, hunky, peachy, freaking keen, but for me, no, I wouldn't fuck with it. But, there's only 6 monsters and I think maybe 3 or 4
Wait, I've
actual
heard of that. You can boil
official
things in soy
support
sauce
for them.
and
Obviously,
lime
every
to preserve them.
monster
When you
type's
do it
got
with
its own
strawberries, it's called strawberry soup.
That's right.
support
Actually,
because there's
strawberry soup
generic
has sea
support
urchin
for
and abalone,
all
not
types.
Strawberries.
Spellcasters,
It's just
insects,
called that
dragons,
because the
etc.
sea urchin plumps
And
up like berries.
that's that. You know, it's all
and
well
it's
and good.
not preserved
But
either.
my favorite archetype, my favorite type being spellcasters, and them only having like 2 archetypes, is you got like 6 monsters and maybe 3 or 4 spell and trap cards for them.
Now that I think about it, that's not the only
Then they
thing
do
I
have, I
bet she
think,
made
one
time. Like
random, like
durian
Magician's
jellies and
Valkyria
candy
is like a
sweet
random
baked
support
too.
for them.
I think I see
It's
what's
not
going
part
on
of their
here.
archetype,
What does the food she's
but
made more than
it
once
can
taste
support
like?
them kind of shit.
It's just
But then you got
normal
spellbooks.
stuff,
They've
but
got
like
quite a
you
few
always
monsters and
have.
quite a few spells and
Only
traps.
a
That makes them,
truly
like I said,
scary
quote
witch
unquote,
could hide that
full
much cooking talent
archetype to
behind
me.
such plain tasting
And I
food,
don't
but
know where the
no
helmet
one will
batteries are.
either.
But regardless, they just, good lord, the history of fragrant wood. But that's just basically it, and that sucks because
Yeah,
it's either
Chris
spellbooks or
Percival's
nothing
fragrant
if you're
wood
gonna
perfume.
use
When I
a
told him
actual
I'd never
archetype. Like,
smelled it before,
well, what
he
the
put a
hell are
little on my
shadolls?
sleeve to try it out.
I
Aren't
love
shadolls
the
like
smell of the royal
fiends and
family's
shit
perfume.
too? Because I
It's
mean, you know,
distinct,
I know
but
there's.
not overpowering. It's made from Pandaria
No, I'm
trees.
pretty sure they're fiends. They
conifers
might
that
be
grow in a snowy
spellcasters.
land.
I don't know.
I've
I've never
noticed
actually
that you
really
and
given too
Velvet
much
and
thought to
Modulus smell
shadolls
nice
because the
too.
playstyle's kind
Do
of
you
eh.
all wear the same
But like I
perfume?
said, spellbooks.
We do? We don't use that stuff, but maybe you're smelling the soap we use.
Nah, if
Oh,
there's another one,
can
for the
only
life of me,
the
I can't
royal
think of it.
family
Like
wear
anything that I would
fragrant wood?
consider
No.
a full archetype.
Some fragrances,
That would
including
be-
the Pandaria scented ones.
I don't
only the
know.
royal
I don't
family
really have
can
like a
use.
specific
But
number.
most
Oh, it
don't
has to
have any
have
such
at least
restriction.
8
If
monsters.
they all smell
And it
so
has
good
to
on
have
humans,
at least,
why doesn't everyone use them?
You know, I
you know,
never thought
6 or
about
7
that.
spells and traps.
Why
Because
do you think that
like
is, Aizen?
there's a group called Dark
It's a bit
Scorpions and a group called
complicated.
Venom.
To explain
Those
it right, I'd have to
archetypes
start with the history of
really
bathing
have
in
crap
Midland.
for numbers for monsters and
A
spells
few
and
hundred
traps as well,
years
but they
ago,
feel
people
like a
believed they
full
would die
archetype
if
for
they
me.
took a bath.
Maybe it's
They were
because
so
like it's really
terrified
hard
of
to
baths
describe.
that they wouldn't
The
even go
Venoms
near
have
one.
I don't know how
I
many
can't believe
basic
people would be
monsters,
scared of
like
taking a
minions,
bath.
so to speak, but they've
Why
got
would
2
that even
masters,
happen?
2 bosses.
Well, at the time,
Phenomenon
a
and
deadly plague was
Venominigo.
running
So
rampant, and
they've
people
got
thought that it could be
a bunch of random
transmitted through
snakes,
bathwater. Bear in mind
like
that this was
5 or
all
6,
before
and
we
then
had
they've got
proper
2
plumbing
bosses.
or
So they've got
techniques to
underlings and they've
purify
got
water.
their superiors.
People couldn't just
Phenomenon
bathe
being the
anywhere.
leader, so to speak, and
Sewers like the
Venominigo
one we
being like
used to
his
sneak through
leader.
Logos
So,
are
you know,
fairly recent construction.
it's like a
Only around
general,
a century old.
a lieutenant, and then a
Some
bunch
people
of
even
damn,
thought
you know,
bathing
foot
at all
soldiers
was
kind of thing.
unhygienic.
Then they've got
Right.
their own field spell,
As
their own
bathing went
spells,
out
their
of
own
style,
traps. So I
the
mean,
royal
it
family
feels like a
started to
full
use
archetype,
these
even though there's not a
fragrant
whole
woods.
lot to it, all things
Covering
considered.
up their bad
Same thing with
smell
Dark
with a
Scorpions.
good
They've
one.
got a hierarchy clearly
As a result,
established.
their perfumes used to be far more
Their
potent, to
leader,
the point where you couldn't even tell if it smelled good
whatever the
anymore.
hell his name
But
is,
nowadays,
he's in charge, and then
nobody
he's got his
actually
4
believes that
underlings.
bathing can make you sick,
And then
right?
they've got a card
As
with all of them on it,
civilization
which is worse than
advanced,
any of them
plumbing
individually,
became
which is kind of
widespread,
weird. And then they've got, you know, again, spells and trash. They don't have a lot of spells and trash, but it
And the fragrant
feels
woods fell out of
complete,
favor
you know
because
what I
they were
mean?
no longer
I'm
necessary,
talking about
right?
Yu-Gi-Oh! In this episode for no apparent reason. I'll probably be talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! In the Super Mario Galaxy video that I'm going to record after this. Again, for no apparent reason, it's got nothing to do with the game. But I like to do that. Why would I just sit here and talk about the game? You guys can see the game. Like, I know a lot of people out there who are Let's Players or consider themselves Let's Players talk about the game and nothing else, but I'm like, bro, they can see the game. And of course, it's fine to give your thoughts on it every once in a while, because why the hell are you gonna, you know, in my opinion, you gotta find a balance. Because why the hell would I talk about the game 24/7 when you can see the game? But at the same time, why would I talk about everything but the game when I'm playing the game? It is what it is. So I guess I'll save my second part of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Ideology, which is not what it is. I don't know why it's an ideology. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Conversation and ideology basically have nothing to do with each other. Welcome to the channel. Are you serious? Again, I've said it many times. This is what bothers people about games like this. Like, okay, like this has nothing to do with the actual story, progression, getting yourself stronger, grinding, anything like that. Yeah, I'll save the second part of it for my Super Mario Galaxy video.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like I've been rambling for just a wee bit too long. But, yeah, no, so Bienfu, trying to be...
It's just that this used to be
I
a
don't know,
prison.
Bienfu, I guess.
People
Or-
were brought here to suffer.
You don't have to
If you're
try to be
worried about how I
Bienfu,
feel,
Bienfu,
don't
you
be.
always will be
If I
Bienfu,
really hated this
Bienfu.
place,
I wonder what
I
that
wouldn't
means.
have made it my base.
Hell, I was imprisoned here too, but now it's the secret fort I always dreamed of.
What
I
does
still haven't
Bienfu
forgiven the
mean?
guard who ate all those marron glacés I was sent.
I'll let the
Oh.
past be the past. What part of secret fort
Crap,
are
that's
you
not what I
not
meant to do.
getting?
That's fine.
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
But it can't all be just for fun and games here either. In order to maximize the success of our future battles, we need to maintain and improve this base going forward.
This place seems sturdy as it is.
Here's
Does
the
it
thing.
really need
I can
more
either
work
talk
done to
about
it?
random shit or
Nonsense.
just sit
This
here.
place was built to specialize in holding prisoners. We can make it better suit our needs.
What are you proposing exactly?
Well, I think we need to start with smokescreen generators. They'll be effective against intruders unfamiliar with the layout here. Of course, afterwards we'll have to clean up all the soot, but still.
No thanks.
I think we need something to put out fires. The fire at Helavi's was really scary.
We have Malakim like you who could use water arts, though. If anything happens, you can just put it out.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
What we really need are some secret underground tunnels. If things get too hairy here, we'll need an underground
Yeah, I can
escape
either
route.
talk about random
We can
crap
put
or
in
shit.
hidden
Well, because this is
doors,
different
and
anyway,
even
because
some
I'm thinking
fake
about
ones
whether
to
I should be
trick the
talking
enemy
during
too.
cutscenes or not, because
We
I know
have
talking
two
through
separate
cutscenes
docks.
pisses off certain
That's good
people.
enough.
I know certain people don't
No
give a crap,
enemy is
and I
going
know
to
this is my
attack
channel, I
without
make the
taking
decisions,
both
obviously,
docks
but
into
at the same time,
consideration.
it's like, well, if I'm
That's
not
why
doing
we need
stuff
to build
that make the
underground
viewers
tunnels
happy, at
before
least to some
anything
degree,
else.
But we're on
you
an
know,
island.
what the hell's the point?
You
I'm
know,
not going to bend
surrounded
over
by
backwards
water.
to
Where
make
would these
everyone
tunnels
happy,
even
because it's
lead
not
to?
possible. I'm not going
Isn't
to
it
bend over
obvious?
backwards
We'll
to
dig
please the
underneath
audience
the
if it
sea
bothers
to
me,
another
because that just doesn't make any
uninhabited
sense.
island
Again, you
nearby.
got to find a medium,
But
but at
there
the
are
same
no
time,
other
if I don't
islands
sit here and
nearby.
talk about random
If
crap
it means getting my
like
tunnels,
this, like in
I'll build
situations
an
like this, I'd
island
have
too.
nothing to say.
Are you listening to what you're saying?
Just because there's
It
nothing
sounds
to
like he's
say about
daydreaming
this
to
crap.
me.
And what's wrong with having some dreams? This is a great opportunity we have here. You guys just don't get it.
It's okay. I get where you're coming from.
Because
But
it's
they'll never
just a
understand.
conversation,
Might as
bro.
well save your
And
breath.
they are currently having it. Oh, look at the guys. They're all depressed. Can I move now? Yay! Good. Let's get the fuck out of here. Yo, the Toilos is outside. I couldn't get away in time. Bro, what are you talking about? There's an ocean right there. Just go, man. Oh, God. The horror that was that, the horror that was that boss fight, though. I actually literally had nightmares about it. I'm not even joking, except that I am. Talk to me, bro. Another class 4. Oh, let's do that. Let's go to the Octo. Well, not the Octo. It's not Octo specifically. But there's octopods on it.
Got killed by demons.
You actually stepped foot on a Class 4 island?
Not even. I was still approaching it by ship when this stuff that looked like spider silk started
You know, this is what
spreading
confuses
around.
me. We're gonna
These
go to one of these
probably
islands in a
looking
little
demons
bit,
were
right?
using the
And
stuff to
every
try and
one
climb
of these
aboard my
islands was
ship.
described by the
Damnation.
person who
The crew
saw it
cut those threads
as some really
fast as
messed
anything,
up
and
crap.
we got the
Like,
hell out of
the
there.
ship couldn't even get to
Go
it. By the
figure,
time we
balling.
got there, you know, it was
Well,
almost too
I'm glad
late.
to see you made it out safely.
Ooh, like a
I'd
spirit
suggest not
came out of
going
nowhere
near
and
there
tried to
again.
eat my ass
Oh,
off,
no.
and
I
so I
wasn't planning
ran.
on it.
So
I
never
had
go to
enough of
this
that
place,
place
you
to
know.
last
Class
me a
4,
lifetime.
it was very dangerous. But now we're gonna go to one of these islands. Post haste. I'm gonna grab this for the Devil's Overlords, 19 Tails. Oh. So what the hell? Head to maximum security. Well, damn it! Maybe I should have been paying attention to the conversation, huh? All right. So we'll go to the yeah, I know what it's called. I'm just doing a Porky Pig impression for whatever reason. The Class 4 Administrative Zone, the Class 4 Island, the Waste of My Time Island. Next episode, I guess. Now then, I don't think we will have yo, with the winding pathways here, by the way, this place actually confused me many times. It means you're old, moron. Yeah, I have to come back to this island several times during the playthrough, obviously, but you know what? Let's explore those rooms that we didn't explore because we didn't have time to last time. We've got time now. I've got the day off, son. So, yeah, no, and my hours were maxed out, and trust me, my job is not trying to give anybody any overtime, so we good. We are good. There is a treasure chest in here for the cats. I forget which one it's in. Now, I don't know why the hell it was here. Why it wasn't here the first time we came here. It could have just been like, oh, a mysterious chest. You can't do anything with that right now. You know, they do that all the time in RPGs, honestly. Like, you'll find something that's like, oh, well, there's no... Like in Tales of Berseria, there is a mirror that you find relatively soon in the game. Like, if you do what's necessary and nothing else, you can get to the spot where that mirror is at in probably 4 hours of gameplay. Right? And so by the time you get there, it's like, oh, it's a mysterious mirror. Doesn't look like you can do anything with this right now. You come back like 6 hours of gameplay later. Oh, a mysterious mirror. Doesn't look like you can do anything with this right now. And you come back like at the end of the game. Like the literal end of the game. After you've beaten the final boss and everything. And they're like, oh, this is a mysterious mirror. It doesn't look like you can... What? I didn't push that. What the hell? Doesn't look like you can do anything about this right now. And so I'm like, what the hell is the point of this goddamn mirror? And then I went and played through the game again. Using the stuff that Tales games tend to give you after you beat the game. And then I completely forgot about the goddamn thing. And then at the end of that game playthrough, I was roaming around the world to see if maybe I forget anything. Because I kid you not. That's what I do in RPGs every so often. You know, every like level or two. Because they're never really that mean with it. Little tidbit of information for you. In RPGs, they tend to have places that you can go to where you'll have to revisit later. And by that, I mean, once you gain a certain ability, obviously they have puzzles on like the overworld and such. Where it's like, oh, this really big rock. Oh, well, I can't do anything about it. And then, of course, in the middle of a level, your character will be like, oh, you know what? Random encounter dude number 6.587. Over here can break that by headbutting it with his penis. So he'll break the rock for you. And then you're like, oh yeah, I remember that big old rock that I couldn't do nothing with. You know, now I can break that stupid thing. And so you go back and you break it. But I'm talking about like a city or whatever that you visited. You'll go there after beating like 2 levels after the game has thrown you to that city. And then there'll be like a random character behind a dumpster eating a rat tail. And he's like, oh, hey, you want to see something nice? And you're like, and then it'll give you like an option, yes or no. Hey, you kid wants to show you something nice. Do you want to see something nice? And then you'll be like, sure. And then he'll kick your ass because he's like a secret boss you're not supposed to fight for like 30 more levels or something stupid like that. How the hell were you supposed to know if that kid was behind a dumpster eating a rat tail? You didn't know that. You went back, he happened to be there, and you happened to get your ass whipped. That's what I'm talking about. Obviously, that exact scenario has never happened to me anyway. Maybe that does happen in RPG. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. But there's almost always something that you can do where you'll go back to a town, a city, a certain area, whatever, and there will be a new character there,
We're here. What now?
I don't know, a special weapon, a special piece of armor, boss encounter,
So I've been thinking about Earth
whatever,
points.
and that happens in
And
Berseria
where
more
the
than
flow
once.
of the Earth
So
goes,
I
the
was
Earth's
wondering if
natural
it,
forces are concentrated.
in Symphonia they did it.
Right.
In
And Innominat is using those
actually,
points
that
to
was one
acquire
thing that I was
malevolence
wondering about
and
before.
reawaken himself.
Does The
You
Legend
seem
of
to
Zelda
have a
have
knack for sensing
any
them out.
secret bosses?
Once you're close enough,
Like at
you
all?
can even
Because
pinpoint their
I really don't think
location.
that they do. By secret bosses, I mean secret
I don't
bosses that
have
would
to
be
be close
tougher
at
than
all.
Ganondorf.
When we came here
Because when I say
yesterday,
secret
felt
boss,
another
I usually
place.
mean
A
a
place
boss
just
that
like this.
shows up after you beat the
Are
game
you
once
saying
and the
you
game
can use this
recognizes
Earth
that you
Pulse point
defeated
as a
it,
conduit to find the others?
or
think
the
so.
fact that
I don't know how far it works. And I
you
can't
know,
see if Ethereum
before
will be
you've
on
beaten
the
the
other
boss, you
end.
can fight this guy,
Still,
but he's still tougher
It'll
than the
give us
final
something
boss.
real to go on. Please, give it a try.
So it's like,
Okay.
yo, Ganondorf was, tough as nails, but I'm tough as, soot. And soot isn't very tough, but I mean, if you're trying to grab it all, it's kind of hard to do so because it slips through your fingers. So not hard as in dense, but hard as in difficult. I don't think Zelda ever has, but I mean, that would be really cool. Actually, I was thinking about that for a
Anything?
while. I want a damn boss to show up that's
Yes,
tougher than
I
Ganondorf,
felt
because
it.
It actually isn't all
There are
that strong.
dozens
If you
of
sit
Earth
down
Pulse
and you think
points
about it,
scattered
Ganondorf
around,
is
but I
not
sensed a few
that
big
tough.
ones that stood out.
He was taught magic by
So
his
you can even
moms.
detect their size.
Yeah, at least
That
I
would be
think I
Twinrova,
can.
Kotake,
This
and Kome,
island is
or
one
whatever
of
the
the
hell
big
their
ones.
names are.
There are two more
They
like
taught
it
him
somewhere
magic,
to the
right?
east
They could
and
do
the
magic by
southeast,
themselves.
but
They
I
could
think
shoot
those are the
fire, they
Warm
could shoot
Forest and the
ice, they
Temple
can
of
fuse
Palamedes.
together to
Still,
become even more
I'd
powerful
suggest
slash
we're
really,
more
really
likely to
weird
find
looking.
Therians at the larger Earth Pulse points.
He
We've got
all
three
the stuff
Therians
that
to
he
go.
does when you fight
Anything
him
that
is
helps
because
us
he's
narrow
got the
down our
Triforce
choices
of
is a
Power.
boon.
And even
Yeah,
with the
you've done
Triforce of
great
Power,
work
he's
today,
really not all
Laphicet.
that tough. And you could say it's because, well, Link's
That's
got the
for sure.
Triforce of
Thank
Courage and it
goodness you're
protects him,
here.
whatever, but they
You're a
never actually
marvel.
show
One of
that,
the
so that's
wonders of the
debatable.
world, kiddo.
Link is a dude with a sword
It's
and a
not that
shield and a
big of a
fuck
deal,
ton of
really.
items. And Ganondorf is supposed to be a guy who's got a powerful piece of the Triforce supposed to make his power like
Then
rival the
let's
power
go
of the
Therian
gods.
hunting. We
But
have an
he
honest
gets
to goodness
beat
lead.
by, and
Or
I'm
dishonest
convinced
to
Link could
badness
whip
in
his
our
ass
case.
without the Triforce. Even though in certain games he can't beat him at all without the help of like Zelda or anything like that. Look at homie showing them the swords. So it's like, where are the secret bosses?
Still not good enough.
Oh, he didn't show them the swords. He
You
broke the
think it's your
swords.
swords that are weak? You don't think maybe your body's just stupid tough?
Yeah, but I mean,
No,
RPGs, they always do that, is
if
my
it can't
point. So
cut
I'm
me,
going around
it's
the
just
world,
not good enough.
roaming, just
I
to
need
see, and I
stronger
literally go from
materials to make a
beginning of the
better
game to the
sword.
end of the game, and I'm talking literally
I'd love to
everywhere.
try
Like,
work
I
out
will
them,
start
but getting that stuff
once,
is
because
next
I
to
refuse to
impossible.
use guides. I don't do it. Maybe it's because I'm stubborn,
a
maybe it's because I'm
Calcum.
stupid.
That's
Maybe it's
the
because I got more
strongest
time on my
metal in
hands
the
than I
world,
thought.
right?
Maybe it's
A
because
rare
back in the
metal
day
that's
we
only
didn't
been
have
found in
guides like
ancient
this, and I'm
ruins.
meaning that
We
literally,
seldom
not to
at
be
that.
like, oh,
I've
well,
seen
you kids
fragments
today
of the
have the
metal
guides. When I was
myself,
growing up, we didn't.
but
We
I've never even
literally
heard
just
of a piece
didn't, because
large
the
enough to
internet was
forge
kind
into
of
a
crappy.
weapon.
You
I
had stupid
have.
shit like
I
AOL,
heard a
and dial-up,
rumor that
and
a
doors
book
creaking
of
to let you know that your
Calcum
friend
was
logged on. It was
discovered
really
in an
weird.
ancient
But
ruin
you
some
didn't have
200
this
years
stuff when I was younger playing these
Unfortunately,
games, so maybe it's just
the
part of
boat
me growing up.
carried
And also, it's
sank in
probably,
a storm.
it's got a lot to do, I know for a
From the
fact,
depths
it's
of
got a
the
lot
earth
to do with
to
the
the
fact that I'm
depths
not
of the
trying to
sea.
just spoil everything. What the hell
A
is the point?
sunken
I don't
ship,
want to go into a movie
treasure
knowing
at
how
the
it
bottom
ends.
of
I'm
the
not going to
sea.
pay to see it. I'm not going to buy the DVD.
That
I'm not
would
going to
stir
pay to
any
get the tickets.
sailor's
I'm just going to
heart.
leave. I'm not
If
going
we
to
knew where
pay
to find
to
it, could it be
play a
salvaged?
video game, $60
The
worth,
ship's
play
crew
the entire
drowned,
freaking
so
game,
nobody knows where she sank. Besides, it's a
and
centuries-old rumor. Who's to say it's even
I'm going to
true?
know where all the items are. I'm going to know
No
where all the
sense in
bosses
wishing
are.
for
I
what
want to
can't
find
be
this crap
gotten.
myself. So
I'm
every
sure there's
once in a
other
while,
material
I
we
will
can
just
use.
roam the world. Once I beat the
Even
game,
Dial makes a good point sometimes.
Whoa,
Hey,
that's
what do you
messed up.
mean even dial?
Even Dial's getting angry.
Saying it like that's just weird, Kamala.
Even Komoana is getting weird.
Yeah, but you have the like once I beat the game, I'll roam the
Alright,
entire
so our
freaking planet
target
from
is an
start to
impulse
flip and
point about
finish
as big
because
as the
there's a
one here.
secret boss
Let's
somewhere.
start
I
with the
just
closest one
know
and
it,
go from
or
there.
there's a
Which way
secret
is it?
item somewhere, you know,
closest
whatever,
one
maybe a strip club.
is to the
But at the
west.
same time,
Got it.
randomly throughout the
Lead the
game,
way,
I'll just
Laphicet.
every couple
My
of levels,
pleasure.
and I don't mean leveling up, I mean every couple of dungeons we've defeated, I'll go back around and I will roam a couple areas, not the whole damn planet, to see if there's anything. And usually, by the time I beat the game, then I'll look up a guide to see
Scout ship
if
set.
there's like any like secret bosses or whatever that I missed. And usually, I will have found damn near all of them, secret-wise and stuff. And that's just cool. I like roaming around and just finding crap. What do you got to say now? They say bug demons won't bug you if you bump into them. Bugs me to say it, but I doubt that's you're a doofus. There's the Thoidos over there just doing his thing, but no, I'm ending this episode here. A bunch of rambling, a bunch of random crap, but it was cool, and I enjoyed myself. So, thank you for watching as always. My name is Ray, and I will see you next time for part number 44 of Tales of Berseria. But until then, goodbye.